Hey, is it live? I don't know if it's live. There it is. It's live. So do me a solid then. Don't spoil the results on the stream on Discord. Let them watch. If you can do me that, I can continue this nonsense. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Get going. Don't rush me, son of a bitch. Anyway, this is the 2024 player survey. I actually just did a regular video. We're not going to be here forever, but I wanted to. Hi, Jimmy. I wanted to basically just essentially break down the data that we extrapolated from the community over the course of a week. Essentially, what the player survey is just four questions. Basically, you pick most fun, why they're the most fun, least fun, why the least fun, and we try to figure out like what the dealio is, more or less. So let's get straight to the data. We out of 43 handlers, I do believe, from the sheet. The number for the survey was drafted based upon the sheet, or the sign up sheet rather. So there's a few omissions. One omission is Iceman Nate Mack because he was not on the sheet. That's what I used. We're putting all handlers into one bucket. So, for example, B17, Blaine, and Bay are all considered one person as opposed to the separate characters because for the sake of brevity. So, with that being said, now we're going to go through the listing little by little. We're not going to take forever, but the thing is to understand, essentially, this is not an indictment on any player, but this is to get an idea of how the community more or less feels. And if you don't have specific what am I looking for? The word I'm looking for. Experience with a person, that might just be what you see in their matches. So, without further ado, let's begin the thing. So we have the first round, I believe. We're going to go from least to greatest, I guess. So we start now. Oh, hey, there it is. Boom. All right, so you see it. Pick your most fun members to compete against. Choose 6. In the future surveys, we'll probably do maybe top 3 or whatever, just in case. But we have a lot of people, so might as well just as we go. So for your pick most fun, our first set, we have Ashley Moore with 0, Lotus Flojo with 0, Mega Suzuki with 0, Scotty X with 0. This doesn't necessarily isn't an indictment on players. It just basically means that no one picked them as fun to play, which is, it'd be like that sometimes. Ashley Moore kind of saw that coming, I guess. Flojo, I mean, I guess I kind of see it. Suzuki, a rookie, so I guess that's more of less experience. Scotty X, I can kind of understand. Looks like we have Anthony Martin with 1. That may have been Paul Harris, I'm not sure. Bell with 1 for fun is kind of crazy for the simple fact that Bell's matches are fun to watch and Bell's move is very dynamic. So this might have been, some of these might be a result of picking your favorite 6 and there being so many people that you really can't pick everybody, which makes sense. So again, I wouldn't take this as like, oh my God, no one wants to play with me, I'm not fun. I would take that as basically that, you know, there's just so many people to pick in the bucket and you're not always going to get picked. We have a bunch of 1s. Cody Hagan has a 1. Basically, all these people have 1s. Gabriel Vincent is a rookie. Joe Deaver. I kind of get. Jinx, kind of get maybe. Paul Harris, kind of get. Samuel Omens, kind of get. Trey Golden hasn't really had much this season, but I guess that might be an overall thing. Moving on to 2%. So yeah, so these all got 1. So I'm assuming maybe they voted for themselves. I don't know. This one, like I said, Bell's the one that's shocking to me the most, honestly, because, again, Bell's matches are good. Eddie's a rookie, so obviously Cody Hagan, a rookie. I get it. Gabriel Vincent, a rookie. Joe Deaver's been here for a minute, but it might be a stigma on his end. Jinx, I can kind of see because he reminds us of early H2O. This one, Paul Harris. I guess maybe Amar voted for Paul Harris, or Paul Harris voted for Amar. Who the hell knows? Omen, not a lot of action, so maybe I get that. Trey again saying C note's kind of weird to me, but I get it. Devin Flash with 2 is also weird. His matches seem to be fun all the time. Junko with 2, probably. I pick. Oh wow, yeah, good for you, Imp. Again, and then we have Nate Ortiz. Not many people have experience with Nate Ortiz, and then again, I'm thinking these just basically boil down to just there's too many names to pick under you and Joy, so everyone's gonna get picked. We got Nate with 3. We got Blacksmith with 3. John Carter has 4 votes at 11%. Bunny usually have 4%. Samson has 4. Well, not 4%, 11. Valkyrie has 4. Ryu 4. Now we're gonna get to the bigger numbers. Hifumi at 5 is kind of crazy because I figured Hifumi would be higher because, again, similar to Bell, Hifumi has a lot of exciting, fun, dynamic matches. They don't seem anywhere like aggressive or anything. They're just pleasant to watch. So that not being higher is weird to me. So Cass said he picked off experience not watching. That's a fair point. But again, Bell and Hifumi are super weird to me. But you know what are you gonna do, right? So as we're getting higher in the list, we have with 5, 5. Dog. I thought Dog would be maybe a little lower. Yeah, I thought Dog would maybe be a little lower by maybe 1. It's not a big deal. Clickbait being a high is kind of weird. Not because Emp is bad in any capacity, but the fact that Emp has really only had in the past 2 years, maybe 2 or 3 people fighting. So I guess that's more of a perception of people that looks like fun. So I don't know about that one. Bolek with 7 is crazy because fuck Bolek. Cassidy with 7, just like his son. I thought Cass would be higher just because Cass always puts people over because he doesn't know how to kick out after 1. So him not being higher is kind of weird to me. Dragana at 8, I get it. I understand that one. That makes sense. Paul Mab. Pew's always a good match. I figured he would be a little bit higher, but it'd be like that so much. That's 8 votes at 23%. It's weird because they'll say a percentage, but it's not out of the whole. It's just a percentage of whatever the hell. Heather being 9 over Pew, I would find Pew to be more fun to play than Mike because I played Mike before and it's just fucking sweating all the time. We got a bunch of 9s rather with Mark Reese and his entourage. Rye with a 9, I can get that. I actually thought Riot might be a little bit lower, like maybe 1 or 2, just because sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not. But I guess the general consensus is, hey, Sarah. So we got a 3-way tie with Mike, which I thought would definitely be lower. Reese and Rye. Bash at 10 is kind of crazy because Bash sucked when he first joined, and now he got better. So I guess people like fighting Bash. His matches are fun to watch, even though he looks like a slob, a fat slob who wins hamburger eating contests. Deborah at 10. I figured Deborah would be lower just because of recency bias, but I guess people still remember Jake and Co. So shout out to that. Parker with 10 is about average. What I would assume. Rex being 10 is crazy to me because I would assume that Rex would be way higher because his matches are really fun to watch, but it might just also be getting larried. It might not be fun. And now we got we're finishing up the top. We got my scrolling is different than what you see. So sorry, let me match up my scrolling with the thing because I changed it. So yeah. So we were saying Rye, Deborah, Paul, Pew. Oh, there we go. I skipped a little bit. You see it. You can see it right there anyway. So we got rounding out near the top. We got Max with 11, Rex with 10, Sheldon with 11, Russ Cole with 13. Everyone loves this French fuck. That's crazy. And topping it out by just 1 single solitary point is stupid Adam. That is crazy. So apparently people like fighting this washed up has-been. That's crazy. Now, hey, Adam, if you want to make fun of Parker, you can say you're more fun to fight. He ain't beating you on that one. Oh, they love him. That's stupid. I think honestly, that's probably recency bias, which is crazy. But hey, it'd be like that sometimes. Okay. So yeah, that is fuck B17. You tell him, Rex. He stinks. You don't like him. I honestly figured Rex would be closer to the top. I definitely thought Russ would probably win out because there's so many characters and no one really can play. They can play about Russ as a person talking, but not him as a character playing because he's great. Fuck him though. So anyway, moving down. These are just the percentages of whatever. Now, fun. This is a quick one. Why are they fun to play against? Basically, that's the one that won out at 27 votes. That's 79.14%. So essentially, what this means is that they understand OCW. So I had a conversation with Cass last night. I said, what does it mean understanding OCW? And he gave me a couple of things. First of all is don't be a dick. Second of all is knowing that you want to win, but you're not going to sacrifice making a match look shitty in order to win. I'm summarizing, by the way, but that's more or less the gist I get of it. And that's pretty much it. Like, if you understand OCW, people will tend to want to play with you because, lol, sounds no DD, because you understand that while it is competitive and while it is quote-unquote comp is comp, there's still a line to be told between telling a good story, having a good match, and being a thirsty piece of shit. That's kind of rude. I apologize, but you get where I'm going with that. Second is thrilling, challenging to play against, which is basically you're up final boss. Like when fighting Drago is stressful, but it is exciting, and if you can defeat Drago, it does feel very good. I figured moveset would be higher on the list, but apparently it isn't. So hey, it be like that sometimes. You know what I mean? Know what I mean? So anyway. Now, I guess we're going to go to the part that everyone's waiting for, the fucking whatever for people. So I guess let's get to it because we're making good time. Because I said we're not trying to be here for fucking ever. I got stuff to do today. So now we're going for pick your least favorite competitors. Oh, boy. Least fun members. So, again, this shouldn't be an indictment on people. This is basically just like, hey, I'm fighting you, and okay, it is what it is. So what I want people to take away from this is if you're very high on the least, try to figure out ways to maybe not be that high on the list, and that's it. And why potentially are you high on the list? Because it could also be a number of factors. It could be people don't want to play you because it's very difficult to play you because you're really good at the game, or it could be that essentially playing you, maybe there's lag. I don't know. Apparently that's not a thing anymore. I used to be, so I assumed that it's still held. And maybe it could also be your moveset stinks and people don't like it. Maybe you don't like mid moves. Anyway, so least fun, enough quick talking. Least fun, we have starting things off. No one picked Blaine. No one picked Adam or B17. No one picked Deborah. No one picked Emp. No one picked Junko. Good for you, Junko. No one picked Rex. Is crazy. At least Mugen should have picked Rex. So yes. These people have 0, so I guess that means that they're universally revered or liked to play against. Eddie Ramos has 1, which is okay. If Harper Hifumi has 1 is really, that's crazy to me. I don't understand that at all. Max Edwards has 1. I can kind of see it maybe, but not really. Mugen Bunny has 1. That's probably Spider, Drago, Ryu, or myself. Nate has 1. That's probably Tibby Dupree. Bash Pearl has 2. Interesting. Okay. I don't know. Some of these are just, maybe they're trying to find people to pick. Okay. I'll take that over most liked. Kira, yeah, these are, by the way, these are 2%, or rather, yeah, 5 point whatever percent. Drago has 2, which is definitely Pew and Dupree, or probably Mugen and Dupree. Gabriel Vincent with 2, Cassidy Hayes with 2, 5%, Mega Suzuki with 5%, 5.8, close to 6%. Not sure where these are coming from, but okay. Alexander Bolek, where is he? Oh wait, let me keep up with the scrolling. Alexander Bolek with 3 or 8%, or close to 9%. Same thing with Heather H2O, Heather Angelo with a 3. PD Mad Dog Petey with 3 as well, or 8 or 9%. I thought this would be a little bit higher, not much. That's again not an indictment, just watching matches on occasion. Mark Reese with 3. These are all pretty within a margin of error. 3. I'm sure 3 of those are Joe Deaver. I'm not sure. Sheldon Tremblay with also 3. Blacksmith with 4 is kind of crazy. don't know why. That might just be because of people watching. Bell with 4 is also really weird to me because, again, no, Bell with 5, rather, is really weird to me because, again, these matches are not, relax, Sheldon, they have to love me. No, sometimes it be like that. It's a player survey. Bell with 5 or 14% is very, very strange. We got Alparca with 14%. I can kind of see it, I guess. Rye, 14%. That's 5. It's not bad. Russ Cole with 5 is really weird because Russ Cole is second to second highest. But there's 5 people that say fuck Russ Cole. Oh, hey, cheap viewers, how about you go and delete yourself? There you go. Ban, you stupid person. Anyway, back to the action. Sorry about that. As we move on, we got Ryu Matsumoto. That was probably a throwaway, but I definitely gave him a that I can remember because fuck Spider. John Carter with 6, which I totally understand. There's much really not more to say other than fuck John Carter. Anthony Martin with 7. I guess that's below average, sure. Jinx with 7. Jinx with 7. Flojo with 7. These are about what I expect. This is, remember, if there's 34 handlers submitted out of 43 total handlers, if you got 7, that's not bad. That's just a very small percentage. Samuel Oman with 7. Yeah, Samuel Oman with 7. C-Note with 8. I can kind of see that. Trey Golden just catching strays left and right with 8. He's only had like 3 matches, but I guess he stinks. Don't like him. Devin Flash with 9. Someone tell him he's going to be very furious. I guess he'll just say that he's too good, right? There you go. But again, his matches are also exciting, so I don't really see that. Whereas someone like Anthony Martin has had FPR issues again. But again, these are not super crazy numbers, I guess. Joe Diva with 11 is very on bar. Last season, I could see it. This season, he hasn't had many matches, so I guess whatever. We're getting to the big numbers now. We got Joe. Where is it? Joe Deaver. I said Paul. Wow, 12 for Paul Harris. Scotty Cop is cop. Hoot. Fuck. I mean, I kind of get it. I guess it's a big number. Hoot. Gotta learn how to work. I guess. I don't know. Ashley Moore with 13. Okay, rounding out the top 4 or 5. I guess we got Cody Hagen with 15, and I can honestly see this from, basically the matches he has had have not been great, but there is improvement, but it's not much improvement yet, so that happens over time. Samson Simpson rounding out the top 2 with 17 at 50%. Jesus Christ. This one I kind of saw coming just because of the DM Punk stigma or whatever. It'd be like that sometimes. People just, that's the people have spoken. And rounding out at number 1, Scotty X with 18 votes. Holy shit, that's a lot. So congratulations, I guess, to Scotty. Fuck, that's crazy. A wife fun. Forgot to put it. Get it. It's a fair assessment, Jake. Hi, Jake, by the way. Happy Saturday. Feel better. Least fun, Scooty. X. That doesn't fit on the screen. And yeah, Scooty X. Yeah, so we got least fun, Scooty X. And then for I guess we'll find out why. Why so not fun? Why so not fun? It says not great moveset, lots of repetition. Stressful to play against is number 2, which I can understand. And 0 to no mid move. I figured 0 to no mid moves would be higher on the list, but I guess it's not. And then we have difficult to schedule, which would be a consideration when it's time zone. So it's like, I don't want to fight this person because they're in fucking Antarctica and I have to get up early to fight them. This is annoying. And now I'm being fucking no mid moved. I'm annoyed. I get that. So I guess the top reason is not so great moveset. So what's not so great moveset? I guess lack of diversity, repeating the same moves, and not to get for example, the quickest example I can give you is the Bay elbows that he did. Is it the elbows? Yeah, the running thing. He did like 3 of those in a row, and that's the spot. Versus you fight somebody and they just kind of do the same one or two moves over and over and over. I can't really say that I witnessed that a lot, but it could also be that I'm not catching up on it because there's a lot of shit going on at the same time within the stream and the fighting or whatever. So that's pretty much it. Why least fun? Fix your moves. Fix your moveset is what all I could really think of in summation is a fix your moveset. Why least moveset is fix your moveset. Maybe talk to Rex so you can fix your moveset, and that's pretty much rounds it out. Basically, if you're not fun to play against, more than likely it's because your moveset stinks and people don't like it, among the other things. So no one is fun because of their moveset. That makes zero. What makes zero sense? Before we go, I want to catch. What does that mean, Benjamin? Also, remember, OCW is not allowed to vote. That's a quote. Yeah, I mean, think about it. If you have quote unquote like basically a shitty moveset, maybe that's why people don't like to fight you. I mean, there is something to be learned is that people don't like to fucking fight you. If you want to get a what you call it, ask them personally or basically break down why do you think not. This is what people picked. Don't be mad because the fucking results aren't in your favor. It'd be like that sometimes. That's what the fucking people voted for. In the future, we'll probably narrow it down. I don't know why people chose me 3 times. Oh. You're not really going to find out because it's not done publicly. If it was done publicly, you would know who picked what, and then you can ask them whatever. The reason it's not done publicly is so that you can be spared. You can be spared. Whatever. I can only speak for myself, but people reverse everything. How is it your fault if you can only hit a certain move? Well, it's not hitting a certain move. It's that certain move is done over and over and over and over. Make it a fight. That's Major's going to get you more liked. I'm telling you. Make it a fight 100. Yeah, make it a fight 100. He was high at least fun. I think high is past 10. I think 7 is the what you call it. Either way, that's the survey. In the next survey, we'll lower the amount of people to pick, so it's easier to figure out what's what, I guess, because there's a lot of fucking handlers to go through. So that's pretty much it. If your feelings are hurt, I don't know what to tell you. Don't be. It's just fucking numbers. And if your moveset's garbage, fix your moveset, basically. That's what it boils down to me. Most people don't like movesets, so do better with them. Mix it up. Add some mid moves. No. How would I expand, Juice? I'm actually generally curious because one of the main complaints was that they didn't have so many people to pick. Like, I don't have like whatever people to pick. Oh, so okay, more extrap. Okay, that's fair. They are pretty much mirrors for like. You mean like yeah, they're pretty much the only one that's not a mirror is the 0 to no mid moves. Yeah, the question would be like, how would they get it? How would they understand? And that's basically what Cash said. He fought like once. He wasn't on the sheet. But it could definitely add more data for the like reason why or why not. What this is basically telling me is that the number one is people are kind of maybe not focusing on a succinct moveset versus like, you know, having something that flows together, looks good visually versus something that's just easy to do because it gives you a quote unquote advantage. Stressful to play against is something that I honestly thought wouldn't be high on the list, but that could also factor in why people might not find you fun because it's like, fuck, I gotta be on my toes, which would more or less lead to someone being like, oh, well, I guess because I'm really fucking good. I guess, I don't know. I thought 0 to no mid would be higher on the list, but que sera, sera. That's a fair assessment. You should take the bottom 5 and ask more detailed about them so they can learn why. What do you mean by bottom 5? You mean the bottom 5 from the thing, or? That's a good one. I like that. That's the funny thing. I'll put this on the YouTube, and then there'll be a discussion thread, and you can add to the discussion how to improve the survey, how to make it more succinct, and maybe get some more feedback on why people pick what. I learned plenty. Maybe you didn't, but I did. Probably because people haven't played you. But I actually got a lot of information. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. So why? Yeah, that's good. I can add it to the convo. I can put that in the thread. So those specific people, I guess we'll do the top 5 for each, and then can break down why, or the community can break down why specifically. For example, a good example of a mid move would be Anthony Martin's, I think, finisher has one, and that caused the end of the Iceman match to be like extra dramatic and shit, versus someone who's like one and done. Either way, that's it. I'll post a thread once the thing is up, and y'all could figure out from there. But I'll put the top 5 in all the categories, or the top 1 for the reasons why not fun, and then the top 5 on the winners and losers or whatever. Not winners and losers, but least and most. And then basically you go from there. You can figure out like why amongst the community, why people particularly may have picked something. There was another survey. Oh, the other survey. Oh yeah, that one is. Hold up. Well, I don't think it's done, but fuck it. Hold on. Let me find that one. Where is it? Rest of the moment. Oh, we got 22 on this one, so I guess it's 22 is whatever. Collect, analyze results. So rest of the moment, pick your top 3 candidates for rest of the moment. God damn it. That's recency bias. But anyway, B17 has 11 votes at 50%. We got Bash, we got Pearl, we got Deborah, we got El Parker with 6. What else? Yep, great, fantastic. Iceman with 6 as well, tied with El Parker. Great. So it looks like, hey, Emp, there's your graphic for this fucking guy. God damn it. He was the test graphic when the site first started, so it's annoying that he's ascending. No, descending. Yeah, let's do ascending. There we go. Son of a bitch. There we go. There you go. There you go, Emp. More work for you.